How did Leo and I meet?
Apparently we met in passing several times and didn't know it.
We met through our best friends.
My friend Thomas, who I've known since kindergarten, and her best friend from grade school.
I was throwing a luau party for Claudia. I met him then. He came with Tom and one other friend, and I just remember saying hi to him, and that's it. But I actually have a picture sitting next to him, even though we never talked. So, like, I sat next to Tom just to take a picture. That was the very first time we came into contact.
And she started talking about stuff, and one thing that came up was that when she got married, she wanted to use these particular rings that she saw on the internet. And she mentioned that they're wavelength rings.
Where it had like squiggle marks where you would say, your spouse would say, I do. And I started talking about that, and he kind of like stopped me in the middle of my conversation to interrupt me and say, hey.
Is that from the I Fucking Love Science website? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, holy shit, I want those rings too. And as soon as they said that, it was one of those movie moments where you glare at each other for, it seems like an endless amount of time. And we just paused and just, I don't know, we were in a moment.
When people say, oh, I just knew they were the one for me, like he was that person for me.
Five rules so you guys have a successful marriage. Rule number one, Leo, the wife's always right. Rule number two, communicate. You know, the communication is really one of the best ways to have a long, successful marriage. Number three, this goes to Leo, listen. Don't just nod your head, just make sure you listen. Use both ears, because at the end of the day, she's gonna quiz you, and if you don't get it right, rule number two applies, communication.
Just want to say I love both of you very much, and it's an honor to have you and your beautiful family join our family. Go through the challenges. You guys are perfect for each other, and you have what it takes. You can do it, and we love you. You have all of our support always.
Valerie, where do I even begin? You have always taken the big sister role very serious. From my earliest memories, you always were a step ahead, always defending me. You made me feel safe, protected, and most importantly, loved. It is that love that has carried us through thick and thin, ups and downs, laughter and joy, and many wonderful memories. You've given me the biggest gift that I so dearly treasure in the deepest part of my heart, my amazing and beautiful niece, Lana.
In sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you, all the days of my life.
And she's just very supportive, you know, loving, kind, caring, you know, funny.
He loves family. He's very family oriented, which is very important to me because I have a daughter and she needed a father, and he became that for her.
So without further ado, the song's for you.
We're very romantic. He loves to surprise me. He's an overall good person. Everyone of my friends and family that met him liked him, and that wasn't very common for some of the other guys that I dated. So that said a lot to me about him, and he's my soulmate, I really think. So here I am.
I've been so lucky to be by your side, to watch you grow and evolve into a wonderful woman that sits before us. I am honored to call you my sister, but most importantly, my best friend. Valerie, you are smart, generous, and caring, and you have a heart of gold. I know all these great qualities will carry through in your new role as a wife. Leo, you're a very, very lucky man. But honestly, I want to thank you for wholeheartedly becoming a part of our family even before this day. Thank you for accepting Lana as your own and welcoming her into your family.
I don't know where to start, but Leo, congratulations. You know we love you. And Valerie, welcome on the Veneziana family.
Just want to say thank you. Welcome to our family. We love you, both of you. Congratulations. Best wishes.
We've heard a lot of really good advice and wishes for the couple. I just want to close our eyes for just a moment and ask God to bless this beautiful couple and Lana and future children for the family. So let's raise our glasses and toast Leo and Valerie and Lana.
Rule number 4, don't go to bed mad with each other. And the 5th and final rule for a successful marriage, always remember rule number 1.